Now I'm going to train with Anderson court 6. I need to run quickly. It's an unbelievable experience. And then I'm gonna do some serves. I'm gonna serve to Kevin. I'm down with a practice with Kevin Anderson. It's such an honor.
Oh, big job.
It should be after you. Okay? Hey guys, thanks for joining us again for my training with Kevin Anderson that happened on October the 7th in 2018 at the Rolex Shanghai Masters. And these are some moments from the previous 2 parts, actually from the part 2. If you haven't watched these previous videos, I highly encourage you to go and check it out. In the first part we were training from the baseline and did some exciting exercises, and these are the moments from the second part where Kevin was working on his approach and some volleys. It was a lot of fun. We played different games there. I was trying to pass him some points. Were very exciting and I had a lot of fun. So definitely encourage you to check it out. The break after 1 hour of training with Kevin Anderson. I still cannot believe it just happened. With Jack Sock playing with him just for half an hour because he needs to warm up. And then I'm gonna do some serves. I'm gonna serve to Kevin. He just needs to work on the returns. So hopefully I can bring up my big serve. It's unbelievable. It's so intense. 1 hour. So trying to get some air now and focus for the serves, but it's still under such impressions, feeling a lot of adrenaline. As you can see, the way I was talking there during the break, I was really tired already, exhausted, but extremely excited, and I was trying to focus for the next part, which was the serving. I was kind of expecting that I will be asked to, bring up some big serves, but actually Kevin just asked me to go for the second serves, and then his coach also pointed out that I should kind of mix it up. You will see at some points he asked me to go more for body and some wide serves, but in general my goal was just to get the serves in as much as I can, because Kevin was working on timing on his second serve returns. So that was a little bit relief for me because serving a second serve is a little bit easier. You can get more serves in and definitely you can get some rhythm there. But anyways, I was ready to, fire some big serves. However, again, I was just asked to do a second serves. So let's go into it. You can see that every now and then Kevin's coach was talking to him, giving him some advice. As you can see here. It's more for that first initiation of the swing, how he approaches that return. And at some moments I will show you some close-ups and some slow-mos of his returns. I think you guys can learn something from this video today. And it's also good for me when I'm watching these videos and when I'm analyzing. I can also learn a bit more, because when you're out there and you have to be focused on your side of the court, you just have to make the serves. You cannot really watch and pay attention when his returns. Like this one here, this return was quite good, so I show you the slow motion, how he used that left arm to guide the ball. I think at this point I was asked to go for random serves, so I was going for white or T, and then here actually the coach asked me to go some body and some white. So as I remember, yes, that first one I served extremely good serve wide. I don't think he was expecting it. He was a bit surprised. I don't know, he underestimated me. But yeah, this one was the body serve. That was exactly what his coach wanted me to do, so Kevin can adjust and practice those tougher balls on the second serve. I don't know what happened here. For some reason Kevin didn't return properly, and you could see how his coach was throwing the ball and he didn't make it over the net. This one is an example of not so good return. You can see how he wasn't committed too much to the return and he kind of went away from the ball, didn't follow through. There is one of the rare mistakes I made serving the net, which of course happens even on the second serves. This one was a great return once again. Here Kevin committed to the forehand and he delivered a very solid return. Probably another one off the back inside. Very nice follow through. And here Kevin asked to go for the other side, on the ad side. So my job was halfway done. Now I was focused on mostly on the wide serves, trying to get that kick wide. Here Kevin was a bit off with his timing, and the contact point was a little bit off as well, not in the right place. That one was much better, so let's see it again. That was a monster return. He was ready or something, but he really pulled the trigger there. Very good. You can see how on some serves I took some pace off. I was mixing up different speeds on the serve, but Kevin was kind of getting into it more and he was hitting more solid returns. And for me as a hitting partner, you know, of course, I want to see him hit the best returns possible, right? So I want to hit a good serve, but I also want to see him hit a good return. So it's kind of, you know, tricky. If you hit the serves too good, then, you know, maybe he won't be too happy about it. So, but still, mostly I was just focused, make the serve, you know, try to go for different corners and mix it up and kind of feel how the training is going. Here another great return from Kevin. I'm gonna see that in slow motion here. How he's extended that swing and he followed through, guiding with the left, so important. Here he wanted to go for a forehand. His coach encouraged him. He liked that move, but he was not fast enough. They discussed something here. Kevin was kind of smiling, which is a good sign, in a good mood. Kind of had a feeling that he was still supposed to go more into the court on that return. He kind of stayed behind or on the baseline. I think he will start going more inside, like here. Yes, definitely much better. You can learn from these guys how he steps into the court. Watch here, does the split step, quick turn, and then he follows through with the leaning forward, with his chest kind of leaning towards the ground. In that way, he's completely mastering the return and controlling the ball. Here he was a bit off, a little bit far. I'm sure he will find a way to hit a better return there. Not at this one. He kind of rushed, exactly. So on the return you want to step in, you want to go through the ball, all the follow through. like that one. That was good. You want to hold the follow through, extend your swing. Here it was funny situation because he used the word squad and I didn't actually understand what he meant, so he repeated 2 or 3 times. Actually, he just wanted the same thing. And I know how it feels in the return. You just want to get the right feeling. He's not necessarily going to learn how to hit the return. He just wants to get a nice feel like this one. You can see in slow-mo, closer to his body and then extending with the body forward. And that was the last return. Coach said it was a good job and my part was done. So I'm done with the practice with Kevin Anderson. I just hit some serves, mostly second serves. He worked on those returns. And now he's doing some specific things with his coach. And yeah, it's been almost an hour and a half of training with him. It's definitely the best experience I've had pretty much in my whole life. He played the Wimbledon finals this year. He beat Roger Federer and it's such an honor. So very, very excited now, and definitely I'm gonna talk more about this training later. Now I just need to cool down a bit. And thanks again guys for watching. Get some rest and stretch. See you guys later. Again, I would really like to ask you for a huge favor guys, because our previous Instagram account was hacked or deactivated by mistake. Please follow our new Instagram profile, which is @MilanTrinitin, and that will mean really a lot to us.
Excited now.
Thank you so much.
Definitely I'm gonna talk more about this training later.
Hi guys, just want to jump in real quickly here at the end. Thank you so much for watching our videos and for all of your engagement. It really means so much to us. And just want to say, if you really enjoy consuming our content and if you support everything we do, and you maybe want to kind of contribute to our TENFITMEN team, you're very welcome to visit our Patreon page, and I will put the link somewhere here, and I will also put it down below in the description. Over there you will see that we have many cool projects and ideas in our minds, and we are really looking forward to it. And then with having you as our wings, we will be able to get there much faster and actually make all this journey closer to you and share all these amazing moments with you. So please go there and check out our page. Once again, thank you so much for watching us and for following, and we'll see you very soon in our next video.